The film begins with a young man who is a member of a rock band. His name is Vincent, and now he is around 24 years old. Not only that, Vincent also really likes tattoos, as a form of self-expression besides singing. Vincent has a father named Hervé. He works as a fishmonger, and now they only live together. But unfortunately their relationship is not good, and they also rarely talk like fathers and sons in general. Plus, Hervé is also very strict with Vincent. When Vincent is upset with his father, he will go somewhere, and he will vent his emotions by singing to his heart's content. One day when Vincent came home, he was surprised because there was a woman there who was very close to his father. The woman's name was Julia. It seems like she is Hervé's new lover, after his wife left him for so long. It turned out that Julia would stay there temporarily, and at night, Vincent was listening to music. Then Hervé came and told Vincent to keep using his headset, because if not he would hear the sound of Hervé and Julia making out. Day by day, Vincent began to get used to Julia. He even dared to chat with her. Julia worked at a supermarket not far from Vincent's house. Even Julia was also invited to relax, and was also introduced to Vincent's friends. But not long after, Hervé came to pick up Julia and took her home. That evening they had dinner together, even though Vincent almost never had dinner with Hervé. But that night Julia asked and Vincent did not refuse. But the atmosphere changed when Hervé said that Vincent was a useless child. When people were busy working and studying, he was busy with his friends, and it was not clear what he was doing. That statement certainly made Vincent angry and left there. Julia chased Vincent and joined him. Vincent vented his emotions by singing in the place he usually went to. Julia seemed to enjoy it, but Julia preferred smooth and relaxed songs. In the end, Julia invited Vincent to a place she liked. There Julia was very happy and they danced together, until finally they got carried away and Julia dared to kiss Vincent. Since that night, Julia and Vincent were a little awkward. They tried to hide what had happened from Harvey. Until one day, Vincent came to Julia at her workplace. Vincent wanted to say something to Julia. Vincent asked Julia to go to the warehouse, but when they were there they made out for the first time. But before it was finished, Julia's colleague called her because there was unfinished work. Since then, Vincent's mind has always been reminded of Julia. They also got closer. Even when at home, Vincent also started to dare to tease Julia. Hervé didn't know what really happened, but it seemed like he also started to feel something strange between them. Even so, Vincent and Hervé also started to get better a little. They also started to joke around, which they hadn't done for a long time. Vincent was also invited to the market to help him sell fish. When he came home, Hervé wanted Vincent to be independent, and asked him to live alone. But Vincent cried and said that he was already interested in Julia. And Vincent also said that they were close. Hearing that Hervé had suspected from the start, and that was also the reason why he asked Vincent to go and live alone. That night, the three of them watched television. Here the peak happened. Vincent dared to ask Julia to make out even though Hervé was there. Hervé, who couldn't watch it, finally left there and chose to sleep in Vincent's room. The next day, Julia felt very guilty. She decided to leave the house and leave Vincent and Hervé. Vincent also regretted his actions, and in the end he also decided to leave Hervé. Hervé hoped that Vincent could change for the better and be useful to many people. That was the plot of our film this time. Hopefully you like it, and see you again in the next film plot.